It's week 15 of the NFL season. We got a great slate of matchups. No more bye weeks. We're getting down to the last stretch. Let's get into my predictions. We're going to start off with the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. Right off the bat, a trap spread. Why the fuck are the Bengals only 5-point favorites? I get it. They're on the road. For some reason, Titans are a little bit highly rated by Vegas every fucking week. I'm sick to my stomach looking at this game. Do I want to bet the Titans? We all know how it goes, and whenever I bet the fucking Titans, I can't bring myself to do it. My official pick is going to be Cincinnati wins, Cincinnati covers. Will I be betting it? Hell no. I want nothing to do with this game. These Titan games are always trappy as hell. I feel like, in my personal opinion, Bengals should be bigger favorites, but they're not. I'm going with Bengals to win, Bengals to cover. Titans are garbage. They've been garbage. Bengals are not all that good, but god damn it, they should be better than the fucking Titans, especially if they have in their minds a small little push to make the playoffs. They probably won't, but if they want to, at least. If they want to. Bengals should walk into Tennessee and bitch slap the Tennessee Titans. That's my personal opinion. Bengals win, Bengals cover. I'm not betting it. It's trappy as hell. I don't know why this line is so low, and I don't like it either. It fucking smells fishy as hell. But in any case, Bengals win, Bengals cover. Next game. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cleveland Browns. Another trapper. Such a bad trap. The fucking Cleveland Browns, I get it, they're at home, are 4-point underdogs. 4 points! That's too goddamn low. It's too goddamn low. Now, we've all learned by now that the Chiefs do not cover the spread. They win, but they do not cover the spread. We saw it last week. We saw it the week before. We keep seeing it, where the Chiefs win, but they don't cover. Now, Chiefs somehow managed to win every goddamn week by this fucking black magic. I don't know who sold their soul. Was it the Hunt family? Was it Mahomes? Was it Kelsey? Is fucking Taylor Swift the devil? She probably is. I don't know. Somehow, someway, Jesus Winston is going to go out there, give a Martin Luther King-like speech, inspire the Browns team, lead them to play a perfect game, and then somehow, someway, the Chiefs are going to miraculously kick a field goal and win the game, like they always do. I'm going with the Chiefs here to win and to cover. Another game I'm not fucking betting, but I do lean a little bit harder towards Kansas City. I'm still undecided if I'm betting it or not, but if I'm going to bet it, I'm going to bet Kansas City to cover spread and to win. Browns are not good. They're shit. They're very bipolar also. Sometimes they play good. Sometimes they play bad. Winston might throw 10 interceptions. Winston might throw fucking 10 touchdowns. It's impossible to know with this guy. But in any case, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They're going to keep playing hard. They're going to keep playing tough. They want to lock up that number 1 overall seed, secure themselves a first round bye in the playoffs, which is going to be vital, especially in a year where the AFC is going to be a dogfight. I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs to win. I got the Chiefs to cover by Satanism. Chiefs win by Satanism. That's the only possible explanation I can give for this game. Maybe Winston's Jesus-like powers will help them win, but I doubt it because every fucking week is the same old bullshit. Chiefs win, Chiefs cover. I'm not betting it, but I might sprinkle a little something on the Chiefs. Maybe I'll throw them in a parlay. Next game. The Washington Redskins versus the New Orleans Saints. This game would have been actually kind of interesting if Derek Carbage was playing. And we all know Derek Carbage is shit, but at least he would have made it more competitive. I don't know who's starting at quarterback for the Saints, and quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. I can't tell you the name of the third string. I know Spencer Rattler's on this team, but I think they're going with the third stringer over Rattler because last time Rattler shit the bed. Yeah, Redskins are going to beat the living dog shit out of the Saints. The Saints are fucking poverty. They are trash, as is. Coach Riz can rizz up all the shit he wants, but it will not work in the long run. Redskins are coming off a bye. They know how vital it is this last stretch of the season. Will they win the division? Unfortunately, they probably won't, which sucks. But they can still make the playoffs. They're in playoff position right now, but they can't slip up. They definitely cannot slip up because there's very limited amount of wild card spots, considering there's probably going to be 2 teams from the NFC North who go to the wild card just because of how stacked the NFC North is. Will the Redskins be that 3rd wild card team? I could see it happening. I could. But they have to get their shit together. They can't let a game like this slip through their fingers like it did when they played the Cowboys. They have to come into New Orleans and they have to beat that shit up like fucking Hurricane Katrina did. I got the Redskins to win. I got the Redskins to cover. I'm not betting this game. The spread is too big for me. Maybe another thing you can throw in Redskins in your parlay, something like that. But I'm not confident enough to bet them against the spread because it feels like one of those games where the Saints backup quarterback comes in, balls out, and covers the spread backdoor. That's just how it seems like to me. Will that happen? I don't really know, and I don't really give a fuck. I just hope the Redskins keep winning, and maybe the Eagles slip up and lose, but whatever, I doubt it. Redskins win. Redskins cover. I'm not betting it. Maybe throw in the money line on a parlay. That's my official pick for that game. Next one. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Carolina Panthers. Finally a game I'm really confident in. Probably one of, if not my favorite games this week to bet. The Carolina Panthers are, for the first time, favorites in a game since like 2022. I swear to God. You can Google it. It's been like a year and a half, damn near 2, since the Panthers have been favorites. And I'm going with the Panthers. I'll start with the Cowboys before I get into the Panthers. The Cowboys have played very, very well, especially as of late. Last week, they were this close to beating the Bengals. If they didn't find a way to lose off a block punt, they probably would have beat the Bengals. Week before, they played really well versus the Giants. Week before that, I'm pretty sure they beat the Redskins. Cowboys have been playing much, much better. Cooper Rush is starting to find his comfort. Everybody's coaching for their job. McCarthy is. Everybody. The whole fucking team is coaching for their job. All the players are playing for their job. They're going to play hard. But the Panthers are just as desperate. Every fucking Panthers game these last few weeks have been cinema. They were this close to beating the Eagles. They were like, 13-point underdogs versus Philly? And they were this close. Xavier Longlet, that southern motherfucker, didn't drop that ball. Panthers could have won. They come in and play so well week in and week out. Ever since Bryce Young came back from being benched, the man has balled out. He is truly beating the bust allegations. And this week, I think he does beat the bust allegations. And I'm a Bryce Young hater. I really thought he was a big bust. Last year, I was kicking my feet up, laughing. This year, I can't say the same. Bryce Young will lead the Panthers to a victory, and they will cover the spread. I got the Panthers -3. I am betting it, and I'm betting it hard. I love this play. Love it. Don't sleep on this Panthers team. They are much better than they were last year, and they are much better than people think they are. Cowboys are decent. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one, but the Panthers will come out on top, win it, and cover it. I'm betting it. I like it. Next game. The Miami Dolphins versus the Houston Texans. Another great matchup. Very low spread. 2 teams that are competing for the playoffs. Obviously, Texans are in a more of a driver's seat situation because they're in the lead in their division. Their division's pretty shit. And even though Texans have been super inconsistent, they should win their division, assuming Colts don't go on a crazy-ass run. In any case, the Dolphins are just as desperate. The Dolphins are fighting. They almost got fraud checked by the Jets last week, but they're fighting. Tua Tugboat Viagra has been balling. Ever since he came back from that concussion, the man has been balling. He's got reverse CTE. I swear to God, he's got reverse CTE. I'm going with the Dolphins here. I like the Dolphins a lot. Another game I'm betting on. The Dolphins are super, super underrated. +3 and the money line. Texans have been fraudulent. They're without their ringleader, Aziz Al-Qaeda. They're not going to use their terrorist magic this week. The Dolphins will have a better offensive performance, and most importantly, they will play defense better, I should say. I'm a little bit worried that DeMeco Ryan and all of them are going to send mad heat on the Dolphins, and they're going to blitz, and it's going to fluster Tua and all of them. But I believe even if the run game is not as effective for the Dolphins, the pass game will be. And I get it. The Texans secondary is not horrible, but Dolphins are hungrier. They're more desperate. And the fucking Texans have been fraudulent all season long. I don't have as much faith in the Texans as I did at the start of the year. I don't believe the Dolphins are all that good, but I believe in a position like this, I love the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins +3. Give me the Dolphins money line. I will be betting it, and I will be betting that spread. I love the Dolphins +3. I don't know if it's my favorite game of the week. I think I like the Panthers a little bit more than I like the Dolphins, but Dolphins could be like my second favorite game of the week. I love the Dolphins in this position. Dolphins cover. Dolphins win. It should be a great game. That's my official pick for that one. Next game. The New York Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The winner of this game will be A, the team that loses, and B, the people that don't have to watch it. Unfortunately, I probably will be watching it and crying my eyes out as I watch it because it's going to be absolute shit. I want the Jets to lose. Again, like I said, the real winner will be the loser. The Jets losing benefits everybody, especially considering the Jaguars have the exact same record as the Jets. I'm not sure who has a higher pick at this moment, but I know if the Jets lose and the Jaguars win, the Jets will have a higher pick in the draft. Jets need to lose for the sake of getting a better pick so they can draft either a quarterback, either a lineman, you name it. Jets are horrible. Jets are shit. Jaguars are also horrible. Jaguars are also shit. Mac Jones is terrible. Terrible. I watched that fucking Tennessee game last week. They won it, but they won it badly. Badly. The Jets actually played decent. My official pick for this game is going to be the Jaguars to win, Jaguars to cover. I'm not betting this game because you guys know I don't bet Jets games. For some reason though, if you're being honest with me and using my brain, I feel like the Jets are going to win this one. I really do. I feel like those stupid motherfuckers start to play better once they're eliminated from the playoffs. They for some reason say, oh, it's December. We've won 3 games this year. Let's play hard. Let's play better than we have the entire rest of the year. We were on a huge losing streak in September and October and November. But yet in December, we're going to decide to play good ball and win a few games when it doesn't matter. Jets need to lose, even though they probably will not lose because Jets can't even tank correctly. That's how bad this team is. Jaguars win. Jaguars cover. I'm not betting it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to cry while watching it. But yeah, the winner of this game is going to be the loser of this game. And the winners are all going to be the people that don't have to watch. Which, if we're being honest, if you're not a Jets fan, and if you're not a Jaguars fan, I don't know why you would watch this garbage. Next game. The Baltimore Ravens versus the New York Giants. This is the biggest spread of the NFL season this year. 16.5 points on the road. Not even at home. The Ravens are going to New York, and they are 16.5 favorites. If I'm not mistaken, Tommy Cutlets, Paisano, is playing in this game, which again indicates to me that the Giants just want to lose. Like I said in my president's video, the Giants have a better chance of winning this game if they don't show up. They just don't even show up to the stadium, and they have a chance of winning here. Giants are absolute dog shit. They will get annihilated. by the Ravens. If you have Ravens players in fantasy, start all of them. All of them. Lamar, Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, Zay Flowers, Bateman, Andrews, Likely, their defense. Even Tucker's old ass. Tucker needs to be taken out back and shot in the fucking head. That's how bad he's been. He's literally fucking Celtic Shaq. Like, that's how bad it's been. Fucking San Antonio Spurs, Tracy McGrady. That's who Tucker is right now. And he still will feast because of how shit this Giants team is. Funny enough, what's interesting about this game, and I don't know if I'm going to bet it or not, but prior to their bye week, Mama Jackson, whatever you want to call her, Lamar's mom, said to him, you need to run more. You guys know I call Lamar a running back. I'll keep calling him a running back. I don't give a fuck. His own mom is telling him he needs to be more of a running back because even she knows what his natural position is. Lamar Jackson rushing yards over, I don't know what it is. It's probably super high, but I'm probably going to bet that. I really am. I'm concerned with that bet. I have to still evaluate it a little bit more. My concern with betting that is that he may not want to run as much against this Giants team and rather just pass, take a big enough lead, and then just sit down and let whoever their backup is cook. Because why risk a stupid unnecessary injury versus the shit-ass Giants, especially with playoffs right around the corner. And Lamar has been pretty healthy this entire year. So I'm probably going to sprinkle something on Lamar Jackson rushing yards, but I'd be concerned because they may not rely on Lamar's legs. But if Mama Jackson said to run the ball, then you know Lamar's going to run the ball because he's naturally a running back. Ravens are going to win, I mean, obviously, and Ravens are going to cover. Will I be betting it? Fuck no. You think I'm betting a 16.5 point favorite? 16.5 point favorite? Hell no. I'm not betting on this game. My official pick is going to be Ravens to win, Ravens to cover. Giants are dog shit. Giants are dog shit, and they are actively trying to lose. Every time Tommy DeVito is in the football game, the Giants are actively trying to lose. Next game, the Buffalo Bills versus the Detroit Lions. What a banger matchup. Probably game of the week, if I had to guess. Two unbelievable offenses. Unbelievable offenses. Who will win is the real question. My concern for this game would be the Lions' defense. I feel that they are so banged up. I mean, it's not that I feel. We all know they are so banged up. They're hurt like crazy. While the Bills' defense, not as good as it has been prior years, but it's definitely, I would say, better than the Lions' defense. I'm conflicted about who to go with because I feel like the Lions every fucking week just come in, ball out. Dan Gamble has balls of steel. He goes crazy, but guess what? Dan Gamble may have balls of steel, but Osama McDermott has weapons of mass destruction. And the Bills are going to fucking blow up the Lions. Literally. I got the Bills to win. I got the Bills to cover. I'm betting it. Bills are coming off a tough loss, while the Lions are coming off a great win. Buffalo does not want to slip in the rankings, especially because Pittsburgh is right on their ass, and you don't want to fall to like a third seed. You'd rather have that number 2 seed with the hope that Chiefs lose a little bit more because Bills have the tiebreaker on the Chiefs. So if they have the same record, Bills are going to be ahead of the Chiefs. Bills are going to play harder. They're going to play stronger. Lions know Minnesota's breathing down their neck, but the defense has to cost them eventually. Last week, it didn't versus the Packers, but Bills are a better team than the Packers. The Bills are going to come into Detroit, and they're going to beat the Lions. It's going to be an offensive masterclass. I mean, the over-under is 54.5. Of course it's going to be an offensive masterclass. But the Detroit Lions defense will cost them the game. They will not be able to stop Josh Allen, the MVP. I mean, my MVP at least. If he doesn't win MVP, that's going to be a catastrophe. The Bills offense will carry. Allen will carry. They will ball out. I don't think the Lions will be able to stop the run, so expect a big game out of James Cook. And the Bills win. It's going to be a great one, though. It's not going to be a blowout. I got the Bills to cover. I got the Bills to win. I'm betting on the Bills. I'm pretty confident in the Bills in this one. But obviously, if the Lions win, it won't shock me. Next game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Chargers. This game, I've been so conflicted about it because on one hand, everything is telling me take the Buccaneers. Take the Buccaneers. They're getting hot. They're getting real hot, and they could come into Los Angeles and destroy the Chargers. But here's my issue. What I just said. They're going to come in to Los Angeles. Those cross-country trips are difficult. They're super difficult. Tampa is really far from Los Angeles. This is turning into a geography lesson. It might be difficult travel-wise, but if this game was at 1 o'clock, I would have gave the edge to the Chargers. But because it's at 4, it's not as much of a problem. I'm going with the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Buccaneers to cover. I'm going with the Buccaneers to win. I'm going to bet it. Now, am I going to bet it as hard as some of the other games I've discussed? No. This is going to be a sprinkle type of game. Maybe a half a unit on it. I feel confident in the Bucs to win, but not confident enough. We all know this Bucs team by now, Baker's a baller. The offense is stud. Evans is a beast. We all know this. Bucky Irving is coming out of nowhere. Otten is playing great. Rashad White's also pretty good. The Buccaneers offense is nice. I would say probably better than the Chargers offense. But defensively, I would give the edge to the Chargers. The Chargers defense is legit. Jim Harbaugh has done a great job with this Chargers defense. They play like fucking Michigan last year did for some reason. I mean, not for some reason. It's the same fucking head coach. In any case, I want the Buccaneers here. I'll take the Buccaneers here. Could they lose? Yeah. The refs could fuck shit up here. The Zebras could fuck shit up here because they know they want to make the NFC South entertaining and more close of a race. So obviously, Buccaneers winning here, and God forbid Falcons lose again, then it's going to become pretty much over. I doubt. If Buccaneers win this week and Falcons lose, there's no fucking way Falcons win the division. If it's reverse, Buccaneers lose, Falcons win, they're going to have a tie record, and anything can happen from that point on. Buccaneers win, Buccaneers cover. I think it's going to be more low scoring. I believe it's going to be a low scoring game, more of a defensive matchup. But I got my money on Baker Reagan Mayfield. I got more confidence in him than I do Herbert and this Chargers offense. Next game. The Indianapolis Colts versus the Denver Broncos. I'm so conflicted on this game. The Broncos are clearly the better team. I would say both offensively and definitely defensively. Offense could be debated. Defense cannot. Broncos have the best defense in the league. Why is the spread so low here? Why are the Broncos only 4-point favorites? Somebody please explain this to me because I don't get it. In any case, this spread is an indicator of a trap. It smells fishy and I don't like it. I'm taking the Colts +4. I'm taking the Colts money line. Do I believe Denver is the better team? Absolutely. Do I believe Denver's making the playoff? Fuck yeah, they are. Bo Nix is a baller. Sean Payton has been doing great things with this Broncos team. But the spread being this low and it being a home game for Denver tells me all I need to know. Indianapolis is winning this. I've never seen I don't get why the spread is 4 points. It should be like 6, 7. Give me the Colts to cover. Give me the Colts to win. I'm betting it. I really am. Is it a fucking stupid play? Yeah, it's a stupid fucking play. Have the Colts burned me in this spot before? Yeah, they burned me in this spot before. But I got to go with my gut. I got to go with what Vegas is backing. If Vegas backs the Colts, then I'm backing the Colts. The spread should be higher. It's a trap all the way through. They want you to bet the Broncos here, and that's why I'm betting the Colts. Give me the Colts +4. Give me the Colts money line. Next game. The New England Patriots versus the Arizona Cardinals. Another weird spread. Patriots are not horrible. I feel like they should be underdogs, but not 6-point underdogs. A lot of crazy shit could happen. The fucking Cardinals have struggled really, really badly. And I'm sure some of you may know I was really big on the Cardinals, and I genuinely thought they would beat Seattle. I mean, I thought they would beat Seattle both times, and they fell short every time. They're on a losing streak. I'm concerned about them. I don't think they're winning the division anymore. It doesn't seem like it, at least. But the least that they can do is go out there and bully the Patriots. And that's what I think will happen. The Cardinals will win. The Cardinals will cover. They're better than the Patriots. I don't think that's much of a debate there. Patriots are decent. Drake May has been pretty good. But they're trying to lose also. Don't forget. They have no reason to win here. Why would they want to win? You want to get a better pick to set up your future QB with a better chances of winning. Next season, Patriots could be a threat. But this season, they're not. I'm taking the Cardinals to cover. I'm taking the Cardinals to win here. I'm probably not betting it. I would say throw Cardinals money line into like a parlay or something. Here, I'm building you guys a little fucking parlay. Whatever two teams I said before and the Cardinals. There you go. Bam. 3-team steam right there. Cardinals win. Cardinals cover. They need to get back on track. And if they want to make a run for the division, even though I doubt it's going to happen now, this week is when it starts. You have to win out. Have to win out. If you don't win out, kiss it goodnight. Cardinals win. Cardinals cover. That's my official prediction for that game. Next one. Another potential game of the week here. A Pennsylvania matchup. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Philadelphia Eagles, I should say. This is a trap. A huge trap. I initially was going to go with the Steelers here to cover because I believe Steelers are a great team. I mean, you guys know this already. I already been saying the Steelers are going to make a good run in the playoffs. Playoffs are going to be the time where Steelers shine. That rhymes, by the way. I'm going to ride Steelers heavy in January. I'm already warning you guys. I love the way they're built with this defense and run game. But in this game, something is happening. And it's indicating to me that the Eagles are not only going to win, but they're going to cover. Eagles started out as 4.5-point favorites. More action, more money was on Pittsburgh as 4.5-point underdogs. And the line moved up. The line moved up. Now the Eagles are 5.5-point favorites. All the money is going to the Steelers. All the action is going to the Steelers as 4.5-point underdogs. So the line moves in the favor of the Eagles. That's called reverse line movement. It's sus. I don't like it. It makes me weird about taking the Steelers. And in this type of case, I have to back the Eagles. Do I believe Steelers are legit? Yeah, I do. But in this game, Vegas is saying to me, Eagles are the right play. I'm taking Eagles to cover. I'm taking Eagles to win. You could throw that in the parlay as well, the money line. But the spread, I'm betting. I'm betting that spread. Eagles minus 5.5. Eagles minus 5. Eagles minus 6. Even Eagles minus 4.5. Whatever the spread's going to be, I'm backing Philly. Could Pittsburgh win this straight up? Potentially. But it seems like they won't. That's why I'm betting the Eagles. It's not my favorite game of the week, but it's one of my favorite games of the week. I got Eagles to win, Eagles to cover in a sus game. Hopefully a good game, but with the spread, it could be a blowout. It really could. I could see Eagles just marching in and just bullying the Steelers. Steelers are good against the run, and for that reason, Eagles are going to pass. We all know the drama that's happening in Philadelphia right now. Everybody hates everybody. There's all types of problems. Hurts and A.J. Brown are going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. They're going to pass the ball a lot. I'm expecting a big passing game out of Hurts and a great game out of A.J. Brown just to repair the relationship and show the world, hey, we're 11-2. Assuming we win, we're going to be 12-2. What kind of team that's this successful has this much drama? Exactly. It could blow up in their face soon, but I don't think it's going to be this week. That's why I got the Eagles to win. I got the Eagles to cover. Next game. Sunday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be a great matchup. Great matchup. 9-4 Packers take on the 8-5 Seahawks. Both teams are battling. Packers are in an interesting position. I don't think they're going to win the division at this point. It's not mathematically impossible yet, but it's becoming slowly impossible. Seahawks, on the other hand, have to keep winning, because if they keep winning, they're going to lock their division up. They're obviously number one right now. Or at least, I am going with the Seahawks. Surprise, surprise. I know a lot of Seahawks people are saying, oh, you never picked the Seattle Seahawks. You're always hating on the Seahawks. And I'll admit, I don't hate on the Seahawks all that much, but I wasn't as hype on them this season. I was wrong. I'm willing to admit that. And that's why I believe Seattle will come out and will beat the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be a great matchup. It really will be. But for some reason, this Seattle offense is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nobody can stop them. Every time you think they're out, they're never out. And they just fucking pull you back in. And it's like, holy shit. Seattle is just driving up and down the field. They're balling out. They are not going to embarrass the Packers, but Seattle will play great football. Geno will ball out under the bright lights Sunday Night Football. You can't write off Geno because he's not writing back. I wrote him off so many times, and he did not write back to me. Seahawks cover. Seahawks win. I'm pretty confident in this one. I'm betting on the Seahawks here. I have a lot of faith in them. Packers are a good team. They are, but it doesn't matter if they lose this game. They're not winning the division. If they lose, it's official. They're not winning the division. But with the way the wild card is shaping out to be in the NFC, Packers should still secure a spot. So, the motivation is on the side of Seattle. I'm going with the Seahawks to win, to cover, and I'm betting on it. Say thank you, all the Seahawks fan. I'm showing your team love. And I really do think Seattle is better than I thought, and they can be a good playoff team. They have to win this one, though. If they don't win this one, though, they're going to make everyone's still going to be alive if they don't win this one. That's how it's going to go. Next game, Monday Night Football. The second game of Monday Night Football. I've ranted about this before. I should say the first game of Monday Night Football, not this. I said the second game. It's the first game of Monday Night Football. I'm already losing my mind. Why is there two Monday Night Football games at the same time? And don't say there's a 30-minute difference between the two. Shut the fuck up. It makes no fucking sense, NFL. If you want to make money, put one of these games on a Saturday night. There's not much college football this Saturday. Put it on Saturday night. Why is there two Monday Night Football games, you fucking dumbasses? They both are trash. Both of these fucking Monday Night Football games are trash. It makes no sense. I rant about this every goddamn time. It makes zero. The logic is zero. I can't watch both games at the same time. I don't have fucking four eyes. The first one is going to be The first one is going to be the fucking Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Bears put Bear in embarrassing. They are trash. They are horrible. They are abysmal. There's so many adjectives I could use to describe this Bears team, like the ones I just listed. They're so bad. Like, so bad. The offense is zero. The defense is zero. The defense, during the beginning of the season, the defense was really good. And now the defense just fell off a cliff. Offense has been abysmal all year long. Special teams is shit too. Coaching is even worse. What can't go wrong for the fucking Bears? Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. They are just embarrassing how bad this team is. Caleb is a bust. He needs to stop painting his fucking fingernails and focus on football. The Vikings are legit 11-2. They're going to keep cruising. They're going to go in. They're going to win the game. They're going to cover the spread. I'm not betting it, though. And I'll tell you why. This is the type of game that for some weird fucking reason, the Bears are going to play so hard in. And they're not going to win, but they'll cover. I don't know why, but I just have this feeling. But you think my official pick is going to be the Bears spread after last week? Hell no. I've learned one thing. When I fade the Bears, I'm successful. When I back the Bears, I'm unsuccessful. I'm not betting this game because I want nothing to do with it, but I'm taking the Vikings to win. I'm taking the Vikings to cover. The Bears are so fucking bad. So bad. They need a new quarterback. No one's going to listen to me yet. In a couple of years, you'll see I was right. But they'll let Caleb try to play. He'll keep embarrassing himself. The nail polish might rub off on the football, and that's why his hand's so slippery. He's throwing fucking fumbles into the dirt. Vikings win. Vikings cover. Bears are shit. Next game, second game of Monday Night Football. Another shit one. Atlanta Falcons versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders suck. They suck. And now, Desmond Shitter is their starting quarterback because both Gardner and AOC are injured. Falcons are also shit. They haven't won a game since God knows how long. The last time Kirk Cousins threw a touchdown pass was before Trump was elected president. It's December. It's been over a month since that happened, which is insanity just to think about. Falcons cannot afford to lose this game because the division is at stake. And if they want to make a run for the division, they have to win this one. And B, if they lose, the call to bench Kirk is going to be so loud. I don't know if Penix is going to be better. Michael Penix Jr. is going to be better or not. But Kirk is not the answer. Especially if he can't beat the Raiders. The Raiders? Come on. They're trash. They're absolutely garbage. With that being said, I'm going to take... No. I was going to take the Raiders to cover and the Falcons to win, but I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to take the Falcons to win, Falcons to cover. Even though they've been calling him Perk Thuggings, I think they started calling him that because he plays on the perks. Because the dude doesn't know what the fuck is going on out there, throwing to the other team. Falcons have to win this one. They're going to play with desperation, and that's what's going to lead them to the victory. And more so the fact that the Raiders are garbage, and the Raiders don't want to win this game. They want to secure the number 1 overall pick and get themselves Shador Sanders or another quarterback. It might not be Shador, even though it seems like it's going to be Shador. Falcons win. Falcons cover. I hope I don't watch this game, but we all know I'm going to. Shit game, shit Monday night, but luckily a great Sunday slate. That's the most important part. The Monday night's horrible, but the Sunday slate is a banger. That is my official predictions for Week 15 of the NFL season. NFL season starting to cook up. We're starting to get hot, and we're getting to the best time of the year. Stay tuned. More content coming soon.